Mom's home.
Let me in.
Hello and
It's your
welcome.
mother.
Welcome to my LA apartment tour. So, when you come in, there's a dog who actually came with the apartment, which was very convenient. You know, when I found out that we didn't have a gym, it was a bit of a downer, but then I found out we had a pool, a hot tub, and a dog came with my place, so that was a good one. Over here, when you first come in, straight to the right, you have the little like kitchen nook. So I just have this very cheap IKEA table and chair set. Everything in this apartment is essentially a mix of IKEA, Target, Anthropologie, Etsy, Pottery Barn, Urban Outfitters. That's like everything in this place is pretty much from one of those places. And then you can see there's like floor to ceiling mirror over there, so you can probably see my mom who's filming. Hey. That's great for people who can see. I can't, so I don't use it. But it also apparently like makes the space look larger, which is nice. Over here right beside the door, I have this shoe rack, which just has a couple of my shoes that are like my most worn that I just grab and go. And this is one of my absolute favorite parts of the entire apartment. It's a photo taken by my friend Talia Shipman. I'll have her Instagram linked below. She's an amazing photographer. And this is my baby Gallop looking like the stud he is, wearing sunglasses against a pink wall. And then over here, I have this little pastel purple hook, which is, it says stay a while. It's from Urban Outfitters, and I just have my obnoxious key ring here with all my keys on it. Then I have my obnoxious handbag here, and you'll notice there's a color scheme. It's pretty much all gold, glitter, pastels, mostly pastel pink, pastel gray, white, lots of textures, faux furs. That's kind of like the whole vibe of the apartment. Also not bougie. This is no like Remy Ashton Lore DIY apartment tour here. This is girl just moved to LA and is trying to make it. Here's the kitchen, which is like not updated. It's like pretty old fashioned, but that's okay because it came with all the appliances that you need to live. It came with this beautiful dent in the fridge, which I was thrilled came with the apartment. Some of my favorite things in here are this pastel like aqua blender, because I'm obsessed with smoothies. It's pretty much how I start every day, and to have like a pastel blender is fabulous. And then this matching aqua bowl, which has like these drawings of people on it. It's the people person bowl. And then this I could stare at for hours. You guys, if you know how much I'm obsessed with glitter, that $20 gold glitter lava lamp from Target is like my life. I don't have that much hung up on the walls, and I've been putting off putting this apartment tour up because I'm considering possibly moving within the next month or so. So I didn't want to put too much up on the walls if I'm moving, but then I was like, you know what, if I'm gonna move, I'll just do a second apartment tour. So this is my first LA apartment, and I might have a second one up very soon. And then it just all opens up basically into the main living space. Here I have this bar area. Over here I have this gift from one of my favorite people in the world. Her name is Brenda, and she sent this all the way from Canada for me. And then I have these two bar stools, which I am obsessed, in love. Like, these are made custom by somebody on Etsy. I'm not gonna name any of the Etsy shops. I'm gonna have them written across the screen, and I'm gonna have them linked below because I've worked with so many that I know I'm gonna mess their names up. So these were made, and honestly, sir, if you are watching this, you are underpricing yourself and you need to charge more. These should, for the quality, be far more expensive, especially given that they are custom made. They are so beautiful, and almost everybody that comes into my apartment is like, where did you get those bar stools? They're the most comfortable bar stools you'll ever sit in, and I just like couldn't be more happy with these. So this is usually where I eat breakfast. Usually dinner is over at the table, and breakfast I just sit up here with like my smoothie, and I watch like some YouTube and catch up on stuff and get ready for the day. This is like, again, one of my prized possessions. This is my beanbag chair because I'm an adult, and when you're an adult and you move out, you get a lava lamp filled with glitter and a fluffy faux fur snow leopard beanbag chair. It's what you do. Usually during the day, if I'm just like doing emails and stuff, I'm sitting in this with my laptop on my lap doing my emailing because this thing is so comfortable and so big, and I'm so happy I bought that. Now, coming behind the beanbag chair, we have my bar area. I am a 24-year-old woman, and the apartment came equipped with a bar area, so who would I be not to make use of it? So I have a light up bar sign, which was like maybe 35 bucks from Target, and it's all mirrored in here as well. I just have like a candle right now. And I have this, which was a gift for my housewarming from my friend Matthew Santoro. I'll link his channel below if you don't know it. And yeah, it's just like my little bar area where I keep different things. These are my favorite. These are these wine glasses. You'll see my cutlery over in the eating area is that oil slicked, and these are also oil slicked. Again, it's like metallic and shiny. I just love it. My apartment is so girly, I'm aware, but like, I'm a girl. I'm 24 and I live alone. What do you expect of me, you know? I got this done also from somebody on Etsy, and he was such a gem to work with. Super easygoing, totally understood what I wanted. I wanted a tripod style standing lamp. This room is all golds and coppers, so I wanted this done in copper to pull the copper in a bit more. I just love it. So the link to this, again, will be linked below. He does this and many other styles in many different colors, but copper was the one that I wanted, and I really, really like it. And beside it, I just have this this gold kind of beat up table. It's like textured, and this is from Target, and on top of it I just have my HomePod that my parents got me as my 24th birthday / housewarming gift. This is one of those like very unexpected things to find in an LA apartment. It's a fireplace, and it actually does like emit heat, which is perfect. It's been a chilly week here in LA, so I've been loving this. And then I have these $10 paper string lights. They're star lights that I got at Target that I just strung over the top of it. And then above, I have this really cheap photo from IKEA, and it's a succulent. I have the exact same one in my filming studio at my parents' house in Toronto. Down here, this is one of my favorite things in the apartment. This was a gift from my brother for Christmas, and it was totally unexpected. He nailed it. It's this kind of copper, gold, pink globe from Anthropology, and he knows I love Anthropology, so he always gets me stuff from there. But this perfectly fits with the aesthetic of my apartment, and he said because I travel so much. I keep saying like everything's my favorite, but like there's certain pieces that really are my favorite, and this pink velvet chair with gold legs is one of them because it was so unexpected to find. It was $99 from Target. Walked in, it was sitting there, it was the only one, and I just fell in love, and it goes perfectly with the Target sparkle pillow, which is the pink, gray, and gold. Here we have these like curtains because the ones it came with are not cute, so I try to cover them up. And then I have my balcony. When we go out, we have to like bring the plant out with us, because insert footage here of this nasty little squirrel. It's actually a really lovely squirrel, but he eats my plants. This is the second one we bought because he ate the entirety of the first one. And then out here we just have this super cheap table and chairs set that's really tiny to fit on my tiny balcony from IKEA. These nice little cushions from Target. And then these gold bauble lights that we turn on at night, that the string lights that we wrapped around, are also from Target. All right, so now we have the couch section that we've come in from the patio. And over here we just have this light pink side table, which is actually like a dinner eating tray kind of thing. You can lift this tray off the top. I have this super bougie candle that was given to me as a gift from my manager from the Beverly Hills Hotel for my 24th birthday. And then I have this book, Dogs of Oakville, with Gypsy and my family pet are both photographed in there. And then I have this spiky like porcupine lamp, which is kind of like, I don't know, like a deep gold copper color. I don't know what color it is. Yeah. Deep gold. So yeah, that's from Target. And then on the couch, this couch is a light gray pull-out couch. Pulls out to a queen, which is where all my guests sleep, and currently where my mom sleeps while she's out here. And it's filled with pillows and blankets. So I just have this knit blanket that I got for free on Black Friday from Aerie. And then I have this pillow, which was given to me for Christmas a few years ago from my brother. It's black and white and like perfectly fits me. Staying home is the new going out. Behind that is just this light pink soft pillow from Target. Then I have these two faux Mongolian fur. I have this pillow and then this blanket. And and they are both from Marshalls. I do have actually quite a bit of stuff from Marshalls as well. This gray one is from Marshalls. This is Penelope. Penelope is from Anthropologie in New York City, and I love her. This gold pillow is from an Etsy seller, and I just love it so much. It's such good quality. I've seen so many sequin pillows. This one's my favorite. Again, her shop will be linked below. Love this. And then this one was from Marshalls, and it's so textured and fun, and it was given to me as a housewarming gift from my friends Maggie and Moxie. On this side table, I have some of my coasters, which are these gorgeous stone and gold coasters that my brother got me for Christmas, also from Anthropologie, and he got me the matching bottle opener. And then this is one of my favorite lamps. It is my unicorn lamp. I feel like she needs a name. Unicorns are definitely a theme around here. She was from the kids section of Target, and I love her, and you're never too old to shop in the kids section, so don't let anybody tell you you are. My coffee table is from Target. It was super cheap. I feel like I'll probably I won't keep it for that long because it was just kind of like a placeholder. But I have these copper coasters that are also from Anthropologie. This throw is from Anthropologie. The scissors, the copper scissors, are from Anthropologie. This candle is from Anthropologie. And then the tray, this bottle opener, that's a gold arrow. And this cactus, which is fake, but you would not know it. And all my other plants are real. This is the only fake one, but it's very realistic. So those 3 items are from Target. And then underneath, just to be like cute and Pinterest, I have books that I cannot read. Then I have a beautiful box. It's like this X&O box that came as a birthday gift from some good friends, and it is filled with candy from Sugarfina. I'm gonna take you in just quickly to show you my walk-in closet. This is great because I've got quite a lot of shoes and clothes, so having this is perfect. So now I'm gonna take you into the second section of the apartment. This door closes over, and there is a closet here. In here I have Gallup's dog food and a lot of cleaning supplies. And then here's this weird just space, this hole in the wall that looks through to my dining area, and I needed to fill this with something, so I got these battery operated marble patterned candles. Comes with a remote control, and they were like $40, $35 from Urban Outfitters, and I really like them. And then this door opens up. So on this wall I have this light switch for a light up there, and I have this plaque that says Inspire on it, and this was made for me by an Etsy seller. He was incredible. When he found out that I was blind, because this is tactile, you can feel the word inspire, and when he found out that I was blind, he actually also made this for me in 3 different versions of Braille, which was incredible and so unexpected, and it just arrived to me with 3 little brailled versions, so that was so sweet. His link will be down below for this sign. This I got on Etsy years ago, so I won't be able to link it just because I have no idea who the seller was. I'm sure you can find others like it though, and if I find others like it, I'll link it. It is a actual old used horseshoe that they've molded into the shape of a heart now that is no longer being used by a horse. And then here I have my bathroom area. Once again, you might see my mom filming in the mirror. So there's a big mirror that goes unused, by me at least. And then there's the medicine cabinet here. These are from Pottery Barn Teen, and you will see matching pieces to it in my bedroom. These are unused, brand new. They were gifts from my manager for housewarming. This is a gold wine glass that I use to rinse my mouth when I'm brushing my teeth. And I have a little plant. And then this is my unicorn nightlight from the kids section of Target, and she stays on at night, so when I have to pee, I'm not scared. And then I have tons of storage, which is super helpful. And then it just goes into this area. It has a heating lamp, which makes me happy every time I come in. And it was so funny because when we were touring this place before we bought it, my mom, she walks around the corner, she's like, "Oh my God, there's a toilet." I was like, I would assume.
Why did I say that?
It was bizarre, Mom. And I was like, wow, and I was joking.
I think I meant to say there's a bathtub.
Yeah, I was joking because she knows how much importance bathtubs are to me. But I was joking with the guy who was touring us. I was like, wow, that's bougie. You guys are going above and beyond having a toilet. Then I have this Kate Spade coaster. I have 4 of them. So one of them is in here and the others are in my bedroom. And then I keep a bath bomb on top of it from Lush because it just makes this little bathroom area smell so good every time you walk in. Beside the toilet here, I have this little basket with a gold star on it, and it keeps more of my towels and the matching bath mat. And then I have this really cute garbage can. I just think the style of it's cute, and it was from Marshall's as well. And then I have this $10 shower curtain that's very sassy. I can't quote it exactly, but hopefully you guys can read it.
That shower, I just put down a regular shower with me in it. That's it.
Sassy.
Sassy.
And then I have this really cute rubber ducky friend that matches the aesthetic. Now that we're out of the bathroom area, I'm going to take you in just quickly to show you my walk-in closet. This is great because I've got quite a lot of shoes and clothes. So having this is perfect. So I just have everything kind of piled in. I have a bunch of shoe racks under there with my remaining shoes and some more shoes under my bed. I really like shoes. And then I keep my suitcases for all my travel stored up above. Now for the final part, the bedroom. This is my bedroom. So this is my bed, and I have this pink faux Mongolian fur blanket from Target, and then the matching pink one and the white one on the bed up there with the gold polka dot sheets, which are from Pottery Barn. The black and white bed cover is from Pottery Barn Teen, and it's actually reversible to a polka dot pattern if you so chose to do that. And the cat is from Pottery Barn Teen. Feel free to name him. He doesn't have a name yet, and I feel like he should. And then above here for like $10, we got this little love piece. I got that from Target during Valentine's Day, and I think it's so pretty up there. And then I have this other this wall decal, but that I'm not gonna put up until I've figured out for sure if I'm moving or not. So I'll have my editor edit in as if it was here on this wall, and that is from a wonderful Etsy seller as well. So the link to that vinyl will be below, and that seller. And then these tables, these bedside tables, are just from Target, and the handle is from Anthropology, and the basket below is from IKEA. This lamp, this clear and gold lamp, I love this. This is from Target, and this I've had forever. I brought this from home. It's my elephant salt lamp that I have on pretty much all the time. Folded up, which is my yoga mat. It is so soft, and it's this fun pattern, and this is from Tatika. I'm obsessed with Tatika. It's my favorite kind of athleisure yoga kind of place. Link below. They're Canadian, good old Canadians. Over here at the end of the bed, I have this kind of big storage unit. So I have this lamp, which is all nice gold texture from, you guessed it, Target. I have this jewelry holder, bracelet holder from Target. I have this, which stores all of my makeup, and this is customized from Pottery Barn. Then this is from Pottery Barn, which matches the other set, has the heart on top, and it keeps all my lipsticks. And then this from the same Pottery Barn collection with the heart on top is holding some of my many sunglasses. You guys know I'm a big sunglass lover. And this above, which is just from a random Christmas stand at a Christmas market in Toronto, and I got it hung up from the ceiling, and I love this. And I got matching gold wall decals that are the same starburst shape to go on this wall, but again, I don't want to put them up. And if I'm moving, I'm literally moving on the same block as I'm currently on, so not a big deal. I forgot to show you guys my unicorn, which is very important to me. She overlooks us, keeps us safe up there. She's our mascot, and she was a very special person at Christmas, gifted me a very generous amount of money that was so unnecessary, and I wanted to get something special for my apartment to think of her and her family, and it was that. So again, feel free to name her. She doesn't have a name, and she's the mascot, so she should have a name. But I'm happy I could finally show you guys the apartment, and if I do end up moving in a month and I set up the whole new place using all of the same stuff, I'll do another apartment tour, because I'll probably also, it's 2 bedrooms, so I'll have to get a few more bits and bobs, but I'm so happy. Thank you to all the Etsy sellers who like worked so hard to create all these different pieces that I've gotten. And thank you to everybody who's gifted me things for housewarming. I'm so appreciative to all the people who have supported me in this move to LA. I'm living my dream. No, I'm not bougie or fancy, but we've made it as comfortable as possible. And I don't need anything. I'm not fancy. I don't need anything more than what I have. I love it so much. So thank you guys for coming along on my apartment tour. Let me know what color scheme your bedroom is, or your apartment, or wherever you live. And let me know what your favorite item in my apartment was. All right, I love you guys. Bye.